What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Mandalorian, Season 2, Chapter 12. We are coming off potentially, possibly, arguably, one of the best episodes of The Mandalorian of the whole series. I don't think it's right at the top, but I definitely think it's up there. And it was just the way these characters from the animated series were introduced, the way Bo-Katan was inserted into the show. I felt like it was smooth. I felt like it totally made sense.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like something that was completely out of left field. It followed along what Mando's mission is, and I'm super, super intrigued to see what it's going to look like when we get introduced to Ahsoka. This show has done an amazing job with the visuals. I am not at all concerned that Ahsoka is going to look absolutely fantastic. And I am also 100% expecting this to be another smooth transition.
Yes.
Because of how great Favreau and Filoni have done with this show in terms of introducing things, I think it's going to be very well done, and I think it's going to make a lot of sense to the overall story. I really believe that. I feel like that's always one of the biggest challenges when introducing characters from other pieces of content into another piece of content is the whole fan service thing. I think there is ways to screw that up, but I feel like they're doing it really, really well. Because I even said the whole Boba Fett thing, I was not on board with it when like those rumors popped up and speculation started flying. But the way it was introduced colored me intrigued now. I'm interested because of how they did it. And that goes the same with Ahsoka. The fact that we now officially know by the mention of her in this last episode, that's where Mando is going to, bring the child to a Jedi. I'm super intrigued and I'm super confident that it's going to fit. It's going to make sense. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this goes because Ahsoka is definitely one of the coolest characters in all of Star Wars. Her story is really dope. I mean, again, she's the one and only Padawan of Anakin Skywalker. That's a big label. That's a big deal. And I'm super interested to see her reaction to seeing the baby Yoda child. Because
I mean, that's going to be cute.
No one has recognized
the
species yet. Ahsoka 100% will be like, I've seen one of you before, because she had relationships with Yoda. And that reaction is going to be something that I think we're all going to friggin' geek out about and just lose our minds over, because it's going to be the first time where the impact of the child is going to be felt more than just it being a really cute, fun kind of comedy character on the side of like Mando's missions. I think it's going to be a big impact. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be really cool, because where exactly are we in this world? Like, what is Ahsoka up to? Is anyone else going to be with Ahsoka? I'm, again, like y'all, I'm really intrigued and really excited to see this potential. I'm also really excited to see where this story moves forward, because Bo-Katan was talking about the Darksaber, something that I've been most intrigued about ever since the very end of Season 1. Moff Gideon is holding the saber. He's got it. She was the last one to have it. How did he get it? What is his plans? Where is this going? Because this dude feels like a lot bigger than just a guy trying to keep the hopes of the Empire alive after it being destroyed. I'm really curious about where that direction is going. But I definitely feel like Moff Gideon is a bigger player than we've kind of been led. I mean, he seems like he's the leader of the current, Empire faction that's going on. But I'm really curious to know how high up, if at all, during the actual Empire he was. What kind of relationships did he have? Is he the one calling all the shots? Was there someone before him, before the Death Star got blown up, that he was reporting to? There's a whole bunch of stuff with this character, and obviously all these other characters that I'm super intrigued to learn about and to see how it kind of gets weaved into this story, because it's all interesting, and we're in a timeline that we're all very, very familiar with.
What he said.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see how this all plays out and what other characters we run into potentially, how this story flows, where it goes, and there's just so much fun possibility and potential that very excited for the show and kind of the story that it's telling and where it's going. So do you have any other thoughts?
No. I'm just the casual fan.
Yeah. So yeah, she is the casual fan. She watches the stuff for me because she's an amazing wife.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Baby
she loves Baby Yoda.
Hello. And
She
Mando, but Baby Yoda.
She loves a Baby Yoda. So, all right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's try this again. Do you have the wire?
Oh my god.
Okay. Did you get the wire out? No, the red one. Show me the red wire. Yes, good. Now, you're going to plug that red wire where the blue wire goes in the board. But don't let them touch. See where you took the blue one off? Yes. Now, put the red one. No, don't put the blue one back. Put the red one where the blue one was.
Oh my god, this reminds me of talking to the kids, telling them to do stuff.
But be careful. They're oppositely charged. Keep them away from each other. Make sure you hold them apart. No, hold them apart.
Oh my god. What do you expect?
Are you okay?
Oh my god, the cuteness. Stop. I
Wow.
love it so much.
There's no way we're making it to Corvus in this shape. So how'd you like to go back to Nevarro?
Nevarro, huh?
Cuties.
I know there were a lot of comparisons in season 1, but that definitely felt like a baby Groot moment.
It did. Aww. Which one? The big one? The big one. No, don't touch the big one. It's like a space ferret. No children. Miss Dune! Get
Damn.
it, get it, get it. Body shield, body shield. Like, obviously, don't shoot the body, shoot her legs.
That was a pretty dope little fight sequence. Alright, what's she up to?
Looks like she's doing right by folks.
Visiting some old friends.
Ah, I didn't even go down all the way.
Yeah, his ship is jacked up.
Looks like someone could use some repairs.
How's my credit around here?
I think something could be arranged. Isn't that right, Marshal?
Marshall.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Hey, fellas, let's fix this man's ship. I want it as good as new. And you come here, little one. Have you been taking good care of him? Yeah, he said yeah. Yeah.
Baby always steals the show.
I'm like, the baby coos, I can't handle it.
Looks like you two have been busy.
Marshal Doom here is to be thanked for cleaning up the town.
Your ship's not looking too good.
I had a run-in with the New Republic.
They should leave the Outer Rim alone. If the Empire couldn't settle it, what makes them think they can?
I'm surprised to see this place is still standing.
Wait till you see inside.
Dude, she looks buff as hell.
Yes, the Hydean way.
The
That's
school?
Things have changed a lot around here.
We're gonna leave the little one here so we can talk business.
Wait, wherever I go, he goes.
Mando, please. Where we're going, you don't want to take a child, trust me.
from the outer rim, who is far off, however. There are
He's like, what's up, fellas?
It's like, shit, I have to go to school?
I don't want to do this.
Of course he's hungry.
Just give him one. He's gonna take it anyhow. Aww, sad face. Is he gonna use force on this? Are you kidding? Are you for real? Are you for real? Oh my god, I need it. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Oh, he's not even gonna take one. He's gonna take the whole bag. Ah, bitch! I'll take what I want.
Unbelievable.
Abuse of force powers.
Can we talk business?
I'm only here for repairs.
Which will take a while, which means you'll have free time on your hands, right?
Of course. That seems to always be the way.
This
Dude,
is
everybody needs
Nevarro. We're here, completely safe. But over on this side is the problem.
It's an old Imperial base.
It's where all those troops came from when we defeated Moff Gideon. This base has been here since the Imperial expansion. It's got a skeleton crew, but for some reason it hasn't been abandoned.
There's a lot of heavy weaponry in that place the Black Market would love to dismantle and get their hands on.
And you want to mop up the last of the Imperial force before they do.
I just want them off my planet. We could be a trade anchor for the entire sector.
And the planet would finally be free.
Side mission.
He's like, God. Can I ever just like get from point A to point B?
The whole base is powered by a reactor.
We sneak in, overload the reactor, and get the hell out of there.
Let's be fast.
He looks sketchy.
We already know he's sketch. Blue is sus.
It's more green, I think.
Controls are useless, they're melted.
Well,
Empty base, huh?
Not so much.
The reactor should be set in the heat shaft.
It's a mid-Trexler Marauder. You know how much we can get for this on the black market?
And it's gonna get vaporized like the rest of this base.
Shuttle Bay, this is Command. The security feed just went down. Can you check your relay hub? Shuttle Bay, this is...
The access corridor should be right past this junction.
this is too easy right now. Something bad is gonna happen.
This feels so much like New Hope. Them wandering around an Imperial area
Yeah.
with stormtroopers just wandering around.
Being horrible shots. Oh shit.
That's it. Get on the reactor controls, drain the coolant lines. There's no guardrail on this. Come on!
I'm not sure a lot of people are going to be happy that this dude's in this episode. Just saying. So he gets the Obi-Wan role, huh? He has to walk on the balance and mess with the stuff.
Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up!
The sounds of this is so funny.
Oh shit. I totally thought he was gonna fucking fall in and then they were gonna have to go save his ass. That was like too easy.
Hurry up, purge the drives.
Get off your Nintendo Switch.
Destroy it!
Those were the cloner dudes. What the fuck?
What the...
What the hell is that?
You said this was a forward operating base. This isn't a military operation. This is a lab.
Is this how they're going to explain Palpatine?
There were promising effects for an entire fortnight, but then sadly the body rejected the blood. I highly doubt we'll find a donor with a higher M count, though. I recommend that we suspend all experimentation. Fear that the volunteer will meet the same regrettable fate if we proceed with the transfusion. Unfortunately, we have exhausted our initial supply of blood. The child is small, and I was only able to harvest a limited amount without killing him.
What? It's that.
Experiments are to continue as requested. We would again require access to the donor. I will not disappoint you again, Moff Gideon.
What the hell?
Moff Gideon is dead.
No, this recording's 3 days old.
I really hope M count isn't code for midichlorians. Alright, so the Empire brought in the cloner people, found Baby Yoda, took his blood to try to clone something.
Yeah. Terrible stormtroopers. Terrible.
I think they may be moving to the tight.
Too easy. Too easy, these fuckers. that on the resume? Like, you know, can't shoot for shit. Perfect. Well,
at least they landed those shots. It just doesn't matter because of his armor.
true that. True that.
This is so episode 4. It's so funny.
Bitch, don't touch me.
That was a nice shot too. These guys just can't catch a break. One time they actually hit a freaking shot, the dude's got Beskar on. Alright, my brain is racing right now.
There they are. What?
Fucker, get down! Cool.
I would have to imagine it's done on purpose, but a lot of these scenes are very reminiscent of stuff that we've seen in the original trilogy. That felt very much like them running away while they were on Cloud City, firing. Like, go, get in the...
Uh-oh. Whee!
Oh, destroyed his speeder. Sorry.
I love this so much.
Oh,
Oh, hey!
the adventure is not over yet. Oh, all right, you guys suck.
Terrible. Just terrible.
We're not made for that. No.
Do it, do it, do it! Come on, man. Yeah, buddy. Oh, shit, and then 2 more.
Where's Mando at?
Lost it.
Make sure she's not having this. You know she's not having this.
Oh, there.
Bitch. Yep, the other fucker, dude.
Deuces.
Bye!
Headed home, boss.
Nope.
Love that sound. Oh, come on. Now you're a terrible shot?
And TIE fighters are hard to fight.
Oh, bitch! Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh my god, just out in the open like this.
What?
Look at him, wee! Oh my god, it's so cute!
The Razor Crest is outmaneuvering TIE fighters.
This is glorious. I love it. Wee! They know what they're doing with Baby Yoda. They know what they're doing.
Of course they do.
Let's make him raise his little arms up and say "wee" and giggle. Oh my god! Oh, bitch!
All right.
Not too bad, huh, kid?
TIE fighters.
Oh, he threw up!
Of course he did. TIE fighters ain't what they used to be, apparently.
Oh my god, he's...
Let's call it even.
You did a hell of a job cleaning up the system. According to records, you're quite a soldier. We could really use you.
I'm not a joiner, Blue.
There's something going on out here. They don't believe it on the core worlds, but it's true. These aren't isolated incidents. They need to be stopped before it's too late. But we can't do it without local support. Says here you're from Alderaan. I served during Alderaan. Did you lose anyone?
I lost everyone.
Yeah, the planet was exploded, you idiot. Fuck. Did you lose anyone on the planet that got blowed up? Really, dude? Is that how you're gonna try to convince her to join your cause? Oh, hello.
What do you have for me?
That device has been planted as you requested.
You will be well rewarded in the new era. Moff Gideon. The tracking beacon has been installed on the Razor Crest.
No!
Does he still have the asset?
Yes, our source confirmed it.
Son of a bitch.
And we will be ready.
What?
What are those?
Looks like some kind of death troopers or something. I gotta get a closer look at those. But, okay, my brain has been racing ever since we saw the tank. And this show does a really great job of hitting a tangent, providing a really cool mission and fun adventure, and sometimes kind of putting any of the main stories to the side to focus on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that's where we're going, or where we were going when this started. But this episode actually might be bigger in terms of overall Star Wars story than the last one, or even the one where Boba Fett appeared. Because the last time we saw that was in The Rise of Skywalker, where Snoke was being cloned.
Okay.
This takes place between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, so this could be kind of the beginning of all of that, potentially. It would make sense that they would need a Force user, a powerful Force user's blood to clone and bring the Emperor back.
Great.
The whole thing with Palpatine, regardless if you like it or don't like it, it is where it is, and it is what it is, and it happened, and he came back, and he didn't come back as himself, obviously. He wasn't truly himself. He even said he died and was, So I'm wondering if this is the start of that. I'm wondering if this is like the breadcrumbs being created. That's one of the really huge stories that was introduced early in season 1 that we haven't really gotten any more information on until now. What exactly was the point of having these cloners? Because they have the logos, they're from Kamino. What was the point of them getting their hands on Baby Yoda and, what their plan is? And I feel like we've got a lot more information on what their plan potentially was, or is, because it's still in effect. And again, I really hope if the M is a code for midichlorians, I'm really happy they didn't use the word midichlorian, because no one should ever use those words ever again. Midichlorian could just get erased from Star Wars, but
You're gonna have to explain that to me later.
It is what it is. Midichlorians is what makes a Jedi powerful, or a Force user powerful. It's
solid.
I don't really want to talk about midichlorians, but that's basically the quick gist of what midichlorians are. Anakin had the highest midichlorian count in the history of the world, which made him the one who was going to bring balance to the Force and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So the fact that Baby Yoda would have a high midichlorian count would make sense if that's what the M stands for. And again, I hope it's just a weird coincidence. But yeah, it's definitely starting to put a much larger puzzle together. And I mean, that is definitely something that needs more explaining. I know there was some explanation in, I think, potentially the picture book, the official Rise of Skywalker, like the encyclopedia. But I feel like there needs to be more explanation about all of that. And that is one of the really cool things about these Star Wars stories and like this show that are between major pieces of content. You got to be very careful about it, because things exist and like you can't create something. And like, obviously Moff Gideon's going to have to be removed because he was not part of the First Order. So, like, something is going to have to happen to him for it to make sense. But it's definitely one of those really cool things, because if it's done well and they're on the right track, I feel like
I love this. I love all of it.
Piecing together and, like, connecting the dots is a really, really cool thing to see played out. I am 100% on board for telling new stories and expanding the universe and all that stuff. But when these stories are done right, just like Rogue One, the story's fantastic and it's fun and it's awesome and it's intriguing. And I feel like we're definitely on that track with this. And it doesn't feel like a cheap, oh, Baby Yoda just used the Force to heal something, so now Rey could do it in the movie kind of thing. This feels bigger than that. I hope that it's not as simple as that, but it definitely feels like it's on the right track. And again, Filoni and Favreau, they're fans. They understand what fans like and what the fans want and how to provide that fan desire. I hate using the word fan service. I feel like that's a dirty word. But
well, I mean, anytime Baby Yoda is doing anything, you know that it's for the fans.
Yeah, and for sure. And I mean, Baby Yoda, I think I said this a couple episodes ago. I want him to do more than just sit there and make cute noises. And use his Force to get cookies. Like, I'm ready for him to kind of take a step up. And I don't know if the child is there strictly as a casual hook.
It worked.
But like, I'm personally ready for the next step with Baby Yoda, personally. And maybe we'll get there. Maybe something will happen when...
Well, it takes him literally forever to age. He's already 50 and he looks like a tiny baby. So who knows how long it's going to take for him to, like, advance.
Yeah, I wonder if something can take that step forward when he gets with Ahsoka. Which hopefully now we could be on the way to there because the Razor Crest got fixed really fast.
Well, and now there's a tracking device on it.
Yeah, which... Again, it's going to make things really interesting because Moff Gideon has a mission, he has a goal, and he's very serious. And he's been like one of the most intriguing characters in this whole show for me. His role, what was his role prior? Like, what exactly is the end game? And again, I feel like we got a little bit of a taste of that. They could very well be in the very early stages of developing the First Order. That could be what's happening right now. Mm-hmm. Because it would make sense based off of the timeline that we could be somewhere in that range. So it's really interesting. I'm really digging the way they're telling the story. I like it very much. And the fact that we've now introduced the whole point of the child and what they need him for. You know, they got tanks of creatures being created and apparently cloned, because that's what the cloners do. They clone things. Crazy. So, yeah, I really, really, really dug that episode. They do a really good job of, like, just... And again, I don't know how subtle or how much intent. I'm sure it's done 100% on purpose. But, like... simple things like having the speeder, like, dude, like, point his gun to the side. Like, that felt just like when they were in Jedi. Like, there's so much stuff that just hits back on the old movies that it's so much fun. Like, the noises are amazing.
I love
the sounds are all so good. Even when the dude was in, like, blowing up the reactor and he was, like, tweaking with stuff, like, the same noises were there from, like, A New Hope. Like, it's really cool how they tie all that stuff in. And it's not a total, like, punch in the face over the top. Like, hey, look what we're trying to do. Like, it's real subtle.
Yes.
And it's done really well. So I'm really digging it. I'm loving it. These last 2 episodes have been absolutely fantastic because, again, we don't need to get the full story right away, but sprinkle some stuff in here and there, and you'll keep me happy at least. I think a lot of people will be happy with this episode personally. Just don't go off on these completely random tangent side missions, completely ignoring the overarching story, which is super intriguing. So,
yep.
Really fun episode.
Yes, you know I loved it.
Loved it. It was really good. So, do you have any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. Share your thoughts. What did you think were in those tanks? What do you think the plan is? You think this is a Snoke thing? Do you think this is a Palpatine thing? Do you think that's what the plan is overall for Baby Yoda? And what was there at the end? Because I'm going to have to look again and get a closer eye on exactly what was up against the wall. Looked like kind of like stormtroopers in black, which I think are the Death Troopers. So I'm gonna have to look closer at that. Very cool. But yes, leave them comments, and we'll see you guys later. And as always, may the Force be with you,
and also with you,
always.